Hello and welcome to Field of Geeks episode 236, Halloween edition. I'm Josh.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Bill.
How's it going, guys?
It's going
Good.
great.
Trying to see what's on my phone, and it's very hard to see this through these eyes.
Well, it's okay. You don't have to have it on the whole time. But yeah, it's our annual Halloween episode. Also, yeah, it's been a bit. We haven't had a show for like almost a month, but you certainly have gotten a lot of number one comics, so that's what matters right now. Halloween episode's out. Creature Commandos, check that out. What is Field of Geeks? Well, it's a show with a variety of topics we discuss, pulled mostly from our Facebook page, and also under the Field of Geeks umbrella. So much more buffet of content, if you will. Number one comics included. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get into the show. Freddy Krueger, guys, we're all fans, right?
Oh yeah.
I just marathoned all of the movies on Sunday.
Nice. You should get like a Scout's honor badge for that.
Well, I should say almost all the movies. I didn't watch
the remake. Yes.
Yeah, so you can leave that out of any.
Well, I'd watched that like 2 weeks before, so.
It seemed like the casting of that was fantastic. I thought it just the execution. He just looked too fake, right?
Not only that, I mean, I think the makeup wise, it looked good.
Yeah.
Right. It was just I think people were expecting Robert Englund.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with Jackie Earle Haley. Made a great Freddy Krueger, but it was kind of like the new Nightmare.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of divisive at the time too, but I mean that still had Robert Englund in it. But
I liked New Nightmare. It was very refreshing, and it was trying to be a lot more serious. I felt
it was very meta.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed, and even able to like poke fun at itself a little bit.
It was certainly better than Freddy's Dead.
Oh yeah.
I always felt like that one was kind of like the weakest one in the franchise. I don't know.
I did too. Yeah.
How feels about that.
Even though Johnny Depp was in it, right?
Yeah, as Oprah Noodle Mantra.
Well, Freddy, he was in the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They did like a drug commercial or something.
Stay off drugs, kids.
You get hit by a frying pan.
I thought the weakest of the Friday the 13th ones was Dream Child.
Oh, you mean Freddy?
Or Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah.
Yeah, that was 4, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It was probably, I'd say, my second weakest one.
And the third one's, a lot of people like the third one. I haven't seen it for a while, but it's the, what is Nightmare on Elm Street 3 called?
Is that Dream Warriors?
Yes. The writer for that actually directed The Mask with Jim Carrey, and he was recently on a podcast, and they were discussing, like, if he had the reins to the Freddy franchise, what would he do? And the first thing he said was he'd call Robert Englund. Then the host of this podcast suggested Jim Carrey because he worked with Jim Carrey, and the director, who is Chuck Russell, was interested in that if they would go into like a new direction. Carrey is 15 years younger than Englund, but I think what's appealing about that, not probably going to happen, obviously, but a comedian like Jackie Earle Haley was very dramatic. Mm-hmm. What if you took like a comic, one of your favorite comics right now? I mean, comedians can play pretty dark shit, so yeah, maybe that would be an ideal Freddy if they decided to not go with Carrey, obviously.
I mean, I don't see why Carrey couldn't do a good job.
Yeah, I mean, with his expressions and stuff, there's some badass AI art.
The thing about Freddy is Freddy's always kind of been funny.
Yeah.
He's always had a personality.
Right.
Which is why he's always been my favorite of those characters.
Yeah.
Versus like a, Mike Myers, who has no personality, Jason, who's just kind of like big and dumb.
Yeah.
And that's really, I think, you see a lot of that in Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
Where you almost feel bad for Jason by the end of it because Freddy's such a dick. Right. But he's like funny at the same time.
Yeah.
So I think Jim Carrey or any number, I don't think you have to be a serious dramatic actor to pull off.
Yeah.
I think
that
Jim
role.
Carrey could do kind of like a dark comedic kind of thing.
Well, and we've seen him just go straight dark before, like that terrible, was it number 23?
Yeah.
Where he tried to go kind of straight, thriller.
I never did see that. I mean, he looked like he could definitely channel. I mean, he did. You know what? He actually was in a Dirty Harry movie, The Dead List, I think it was called.
Yeah, I think that
played a rocker in it.
That was like way before he was Jim Carrey.
Like I think number 23 just probably wasn't, the material wasn't the best for him. But maybe if it would have been, you'd have a whole different career right about now. But
I wouldn't totally say hard stop no.
Yeah.
On it.
Right.
We've seen Jordan Peele, who's better known for his comedic stuff, do really good things with Get Out, Us. The director, whose name escapes me at the moment, for Barbarian, was with the Whitest Kids You Know.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
And he did phenomenal with Barbarian, and he's going to do great things with Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Weapons yet.
Oh, I love Weapons.
I've heard that.
And it's streaming on Max now, too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I need to catch that. Definitely.
Yeah, Weapons was one of my favorites of this year.
But yeah, I think that could be refreshing if they want to go forward with the Freddy movie. Like, try that route, perhaps, or because eventually they're gonna milk that again. Take another go at it.
I'm sure they will, but
they want the money.
Yeah.
Unless they do like some kind of spin-off or whatnot. Like it's gonna be really interesting how Jason turns out, because they have that prequel series, which is, I think it just wrapped filming, and so maybe that would be a route to explore. I don't know. Freddy as a janitor. Obviously, you don't want to see everything he did. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot you could do with Freddy, but I think if you do bring him back, it has to feel fresh. It doesn't, as long as it's not like a retread of the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you could do with Freddy to make him feel. I mean, I'd have to think about it. Like, what can you do with this character to make him feel fresh? Because you're talking about somebody who's been in 6, 7 movies.
Yeah.
Over the span
kind of all
the
been
last
done,
40,
really.
45 years, give or take.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think a lot of it has been done. And I agree with you. I don't want to necessarily go back into a Bates Motel style prequel about Freddy's past. It could be interesting, maybe.
Right.
But I also am not a big fan. I don't know why you have to necessarily make villains sympathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they tend to do with some of those.
Right. Yep.
Where they dive into their past. You kind of start to root for them a little bit. And I don't think you necessarily have to do that in every case.
No, it can just be a simple bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, before we get on with our next topics, I actually have something from Barntown. We haven't done this for a bit.
Yes.
Do you want to try to grab that? Nice. Yes. So
what are we drinking?
It is Kiwi Strawberry Massacre. Fruited sour kiwi and strawberry.
Excellent.
Yes, so
let's give it a go.
Yeah, I'll crack that open. Make sure I don't have any water in this.
I'll let you do the pouring.
Oh yeah, probably best, right?
I can't see shit.
And you guys don't, if you have to take your mask off, that's totally cool. I don't want you to pass out.
I'll take it off to take a drink, but I don't think I can drink through this mouth.
All right, so a little taste test action. Cheers. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to make sure mine... Yes.
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
Your face.
Whew. I know the face says I don't like it, but I actually really do. It's actually very good.
Yeah. Next episode, we'll have pumpkin drops.
Man, it makes me salivate.
And that one's fresh still. It's this year, so...
I can only imagine how good it would be a couple years from now.
I thought about...
I'm trying.
I know Ectopoulos is making a comeback. I almost thought about, bringing out my old one.
Yeah.
Just to see how badly it's fermented.
I still got mine in the fridge,
Yeah. Just use mine as a display piece.
There you go.
That's pretty good. Barntown did a good job with that one.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Real quick, speaking of Robert Englund and Freddy Krueger and all that stuff, Robert Englund finally got his star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it is about fucking time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Should have had that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's shocking how, some of these celebs, you're like, oh, I thought they already had one, and nope, not yet. And you have to pay for it yourself, I think, or you get people to pay for it. It's like 15, last I knew it was like 15 grand, but yeah, You have to raise the funds.
I think I'm going to start a GoFundMe for a Jonah Walk of Fame.
There we go.
Whoa, Jason's back.
You can't see my judgy eyes under the mask.
Okay.
He's fixing the mic.
Inside of my mask smells like Sprite.
There, yum.
Yummy.
Taste the... No, it's Skittles. What's Sprite's...
Taste the
mantra?
flavor. No. Oh, Bigger Thirst.
Oh, Bigger Thirst. There you go.
Taste the rainbow is Skittles?
Yeah, it's Skittles, yeah. So Halloween night, they're going to live stream a concert by John Carpenter, live from Los Angeles. He's going to compose all his music he's done over the time. And it's going to be streaming through Streambox and Veeps.com. So it's a global event, one night only. And it'll have a live audience. And yeah, this is his first performance since 2018. And of course, he's scored more than 20 films. 4 albums he has out total. So he's a hell of a songwriter or a theme writer, however you say it. I remember for the first Halloween film where they brought Laurie Rhodes back. He gave her a theme when she falls out the window,
right,
and then she vanishes or whatever. And I was like, that's badass. But yeah, I mean, great.
Great composer.
Yeah. Well, Big Trouble in Little China, The Fog. Oh gosh, probably Escape from New York. Obviously, The Thing.
Yes.
I mean, all the classics. Yeah. It's
Did he do the composition for all of those movies? I mean,
I think most of them he did, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't think I even realized that. It had me thinking, though, when you were talking about that, it made me realize how iconic the Halloween theme is.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got kind of the Jason, the...
Yeah.
But then Freddy doesn't have anything like that.
No, you're right, he doesn't.
Like,
just
no
kind of like the...
theme song.
Yeah. He's got something. Yeah.
It doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same cultural resonance as those other ones do.
That Halloween theme is the best. I remember I was at my aunt's wedding. This is 30 years ago, or almost 30 years ago, and we're all getting pictures in the chapel afterwards. And then some of the best men went upstairs and got on the piano, and they started playing that.
Yeah,
that was good.
Nice.
But yeah, it's gonna be a live concert. So yeah, cool. I don't know if you have to pay for Streambox or Veeps.com, but that's cool, man. Join in all the fun. Yeah, one night only. So when it's done, it's done. But 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Pacific, I believe. And speaking of John Carpenter, he was at a con recently, and he did the usual Q&A, and then, of course, he got the classic question, which he's been asked several times at the end of the thing. Was it Keith David's Childs or Kurt Russell's McCready? Which one was the thing? Mm-hmm. And all he could really say is he's been sworn to secrecy. You don't know if there will be, but there may be a thing, too. So he's in his 80s, so I don't see him directing, but you can't do it. I don't think you can do a sequel to that.
See, I hate that so much, that trope so much of going back to a movie however many years later, and I can't think of a specific example of one that's been done well.
So I think you're talking about a sequel that's been done well.
Right, it's 20 years or something later, other than Halloween, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think Beetlejuice 2, I think did it relatively well.
Yeah, Beetlejuice 2 did good. It did.
I actually enjoyed the second Thing as much as the first.
Oh, the prequel?
Yeah, and that's
2011's the thing.
And that, again, that's going back to the well, but it is not a sequel necessarily. But I thought they did a pretty good job with that. I can think of a few instances. I can probably count them on one hand how many times it's been good.
Yeah.
Other times it's felt forced or
pure nostalgia bait.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of my, as much as I enjoyed Happy Gilmore 2, there was a lot of that in there.
Oh, it's too much. Flashbacks we didn't need.
Enjoyable. Yeah.
Not cool, but yeah, I don't know. If this was if the thing had just come out like 10 years ago or so, I would be like, yeah, let's do it. But no, it would make no sense because you'd have to answer that question unless they're both still alive, old age and all that. It just wouldn't work. So I don't know. Maybe maybe it won't be through film. Maybe it'll be like a comic because I think he's done it with Escape from New York. I think he's made a sequel to that. Or, Escape from LA, I guess. He made a sequel to that. So maybe it'll be a different form. I don't know. That's hard. The Thing, I think, is just the Thing, I think. It's just its own thing, man.
And I think what made that movie so good and withstand the test of time is, one, it is scary.
Yeah.
It's a simple premise. And the ending does leave you kind of able to discuss it with people where you're like, oh, I think it's
debate,
this, or I think it's this. Or, and once you answer that question, I think you run a risk if you answer that question.
Right.
And I kind of like it being left open to debate.
Yeah, I do too. That reminds me of another film, which I'll review later on this episode. But yeah, I like that. I like that. It doesn't have to be a concrete thing. And there's all these theories, and who knows? Even Carpenter knows. He might just let on that he does. But I think it's a way to have fun with the fans, and you'll never like disappoint them because it's like you're not actually saying who's who, but
right.
It's iconic, and so I don't know. Like I said, maybe they'll do a game.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That's pretty much what the concept of Among Us was.
Yeah, right.
It was like there's one imposter that's trying to kill everybody.
Sure.
Spaceship kind of thing.
It's like I don't know if you can really touch that or not, but Bela Lugosi, who is to me is the Dracula. When you think of Dracula, that's who I think of. He's getting a biopic. Leonardo DiCaprio is going to produce this. Universal is distributing it. The writers are the same writers who did Ed Wood, the 1994 Tim Burton film, which had Martin Landau. Yeah, Martin Landau as the elder Lugosi. Portrayed him as just kind of. That was all the legacy he really had was Dracula, and he's just kind of a has-been, sadly. And it was nice of Ed Wood to, if it's true to what the movie portrayed it as, Ed Wood would give him this part. And I haven't seen Ed Wood in a long time, but Martin Landau played Lugosi and won the Oscar for that. Great team involved with this biopic. Very early stages, but. It's going to cover him immigrating from Hungary, his rise to stardom, stage and screen. Didn't know he played Dracula on Broadway before the film. That's cool. Really? Yeah, he was a Broadway star in the 1920s, and then Dracula was 31, I believe.
That's cool.
Yeah. I guess he declined the role of Frankenstein. And
went to Karloff.
Yep, which became his rival.
Yep.
And then I guess Lugosi's career kind of went south after that decline there. Oddly enough, he tried to get away from the Dracula persona. He ended up being buried in a Dracula costume in a cape.
Yeah, I remember that from Ed Wood.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he died in 1956, I believe. And it was at the request of his widow and son that he be put in this costume because of his association with the character. His son actually had the original costume still.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can see photos of it. I looked it up today, and you can see Lugosi in the casket and everything. And yeah, it's wild, but it was really neat because I watched The Wolfman for the first time, like all the way through, probably 2 years ago now. I didn't know he was in that. Karloff, he was like the gypsy dude or main gypsy guy. I'd like to think this is true. According to the internet, it is, so it probably is. Frank Sinatra paid for the funeral. His funeral.
Interesting.
So, yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool to have a biopic. Obviously, it probably won't be in the same flavor of Ed Wood, I assume. It'll be probably more serious, but it would be really cool to get that take on a younger Lugosi and just know more about the guy. Monster Mash, that famous song, 1962 song that is streamed more than 500 million times worldwide and has made $1 million in royalties. It's getting an animated treatment at Miramax. So I don't know if They're going to really have to make a story out of that, man, because it's like, I guess if you take the characters in the song, the mad scientists and so on, but...
They did it with Love Potion number 9 and My Boyfriend's Back.
That's right, yes.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Right, yes, you're right.
You can take any song and turn it into a movie.
Right, yeah. I wonder what movie last did that. I can't recall, but you're right. Maybe Hope Floats. Probably not, but...
I don't think that was a song.
I don't know. Could have been, right? I think that'd be kind of cool. It's, I think it's going to be from the same makers, or they're at least looking to, like, inspiration-wise, like, what they've done with the Addams Family franchise, maybe Hotel Transylvania. I think this song was featured in Hubie Halloween, speaking of Adam Sandler. That's such a guilt watch, but I love it. I don't know. Hubie Halloween. Yeah,
it's watchable.
It's just you turn your brain off and it's just kind of fun. And yeah, a lot of things in it are really stupid, but of course that song's featured in there. So yeah, I don't know. I assume if they got the right people involved, there's not too much to be known of it yet, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Any other songs you would like to be movies made about it?
Closer by Nine Inch Nails.
Yes.
The Shining. It's coming to IMAX. Obviously, it's not this month, but December 12th, which is, screams time to see The Shining. So, yeah, of course, that stars Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall. Directed by Stanley Kubrick. Novel by Stephen King, who's had quite a big year with The Long Walk, The Life of Chuck, It, Welcome to Derry, which just premiered, I believe, and then The Running Man's coming in November, which looks really good. I'm excited about that. But yeah, it's coming to IMAX. And speaking of IMAX, due to the Odyssey, they had the pre-ticket sales a year in advance.
Right.
Cinemark's adding more IMAX screens in anticipation of trying to cash in with this. Although the Odyssey will be on regular screens, it's just 100% made for IMAX. So it just won't be as good, but it will be able to play on regular screens.
I would think if you're going to spend the ticket price on it, see it in the theater, you should see it.
Yeah, for sure. United States and South America is their targets of adding new IMAX screens. 3 new 70mm projection systems, Chicago, Colorado Springs, and Rochester, not Iowa, unfortunately, are getting them. 4 new IMAX with laser systems. 4K laser is the clearest images and best sound, which I don't know if ours has that, but we have a great IMAX here in Iowa. We're very lucky to have it. 12 current IMAX screens will be upgraded as well. And all this is to be done before the Odyssey premieres on July 17th, 2026.
Nice.
So I hope that movie delivers. There's so much, it's just wild that a year in advance ticket sales are just...
That's crazy to me. So...
Yeah.
If I can be serious for... Not a whole lot going on. There is a really cool game I'm excited for coming in December of this year yet. It's called Marvel Cosmic Invasion. So this is going to be kind of a 2D arcade style beat 'em up kind of thing like we were used to back in the day with X-Men.
Yeah, those are fun.
Ninja Turtles, stuff like that. It's being developed by Tribute Games, who worked on the Scott Pilgrim game, which was really well done, as well as Shredder's Revenge.
Nice.
Turtle game that came out.
Very cool. Ago. Love that.
Has some great looking artwork, classic designs from the comic books. So far, the main villain is Annihilus. And... is he right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have to check with my comic consultant.
Annihilus.
So far, but kind of like they did with Shredder's Revenge, there was a cast of characters in it at launch, and then they added, several DLC characters.
Sure.
The playable characters so far are Spider-Man, Wolverine, Nova, Quasar, Captain America, Venom, and Storm.
Is it Wendell Vaughn Quasar?
It's a female Quasar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it is Richard Rider Nova.
Good, Dick Rider. Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be up for all platforms, local and online multiplayer. And yeah, looking forward to that one.
Sweet.
Nice.
Also, just recently on the 23rd of October, we had Fallout Day, And Bethesda disappointed us yet again. Big surprise there. But they are getting, no pun intended, nuked on social media. Fans were expecting a new game announcement, maybe a remaster of Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. Seeing as how New Vegas just had its 15th anniversary not that long ago. Instead, they are Skyrimming Fallout 4, meaning we're getting a new anniversary edition of Fallout 4, which, like Skyrim, if you don't have it already, what the fuck's wrong with you? There is a 15th anniversary bundle for New Vegas, but it's only a PC launch with all the DLC added to it.
Sure.
I mean, it does have, the typical stuff like stickers and enamel pins and all that garbage in it. New Fallout 76 content and Fallout Shelter content, which who the fuck cares? Fuck you, Bethesda.
Okay, what is Bethesda the maker of the game?
Yes.
Okay.
So what a lot of people, of course, have been wanting for like newer systems, if they weren't going to come out with a new Fallout game or whatever, is a remaster of Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, which are probably the two most popular Fallout games,
right? That
I can think of anyway. And it probably would have made sense because the second season of Fallout series is going to feature New Vegas, so that would have been perfect time to announce it. But
right.
As usual, they keep milking a tit raw until it bleeds.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Get that on a bumper sticker.
Yeah, exactly. And Halo is officially coming to PlayStation.
That's cool.
I don't care.
I've only played it, when I was over at, friends' houses and such.
The good about that is that I no longer have to look up videos to hear a 13-year-old call me the N-word.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
nice.
Fun. No, joking aside on that, that's kind of cool for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the Microsoft dick riders or whatever you want to call them.
Yanked up the prices, right?
Pissed about it.
Yeah.
I think more so than that, they're pissed that the White House has been using Master Chief and Halo in their ICE campaigns, which is really stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep your politics out of my video games and
no shit.
Video games out of your politics.
Just have fun, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Exactly. Beyond that,
cool.
That's all I really had.
Nice.
Reviews, recommendations. I saw Shelby Oaks. That is written and directed by Chris Stuckman, who is a big, huge reviewer on YouTube. He kickstarted this a couple of years back, I believe. It's been the most successful Kickstarter campaign for a horror film, and
I can see that.
Yeah, it's definitely playing around here for sure at Cinemark. But yeah, it actually had a pretty decent crowd. He's got a big following. He finished it in 2024, I believe, and then he finally got distribution for it. But I don't want to give too much away, but it's one of those movies for sure. It's after it's over, you're talking about it, you're wondering, I don't know, you're just playing out all these other theories. It kind of leaves it up to you a little bit, I think, although some of it's pretty, honest about what it is. But yeah, I think for its first attempt, it's good. It's not great, but it's good. It's kind of has a lot of Blair Witch vibes mixed with Rosemary's Baby. I don't want to get too into that, but it has a pretty good running time. It's about an hour and a half. But yeah, I think the story is decent. I think it's worth everyone checking out. And it there's a few tropes in it. It goes with. But I don't know. It's it could be his love letter for all the horror movies he's seen. Like I said, it's kind of Blair Witch, but it's got a lot of different type of, flavors from what we've seen in the last 30 years. So I like the design of it, the look of it, and biggest actor they got is Keith David in it. That's about it. But no, it's worth seeing. I would strongly check it out and. Help him make another one. I hope he gets to do that. I think he's got more to say, and I think it didn't blow me away, but it wasn't terrible. So it's out there now.
Cool. So. Excellent.
And you saw Black Phone 2?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Saw Black Phone 2. Took the entire family. So, it's a great family movie.
Yeah, of course.
So the first one, which is definitely a thriller with some supernatural undertones,
sure.
I'd say.
Yeah.
This one, the sequel, it goes a lot more into the supernatural aspect.
Sure.
Of the grabber, of the kids, the brother and the sister who are, the kind of the main cast of the first one. They're back for the second one.
Yeah.
Same actors. They do an amazing job. But yeah, it does a good job on building on the world, the mythos, kind of the power, not so much, a little bit of the backstory of the grabber, not too much of the backstory, but a lot of it goes a lot more supernatural and a lot more straight into horror. It's a lot more gruesome than the first one.
Sure.
In a good way.
Kind of like Halloween 2.
I mean that in a good way, right?
Yeah.
Like, a lot more blood and guts. But yeah, it's I really enjoyed it. It's rare that I like a sequel to a horror movie as well as, if not more so, than the original. I think I did like this one better than the first one.
Now, was it jarring for it to go this route?
I don't think so. I think it was a pretty natural progression.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I guess the first one's kind of supernatural with the whole phone thing, right?
Well, not just the phone thing, but then you've got the sister who shows sort of some psychic predilections. Sure. So it goes more into that. Yeah, it's good. All the casts essentially came back. So you got the dad is back, the kids are back. Ethan Hawke is back.
Yeah.
And then you've got some new characters are added to it as well. But it's really good. I really liked it.
Cool.
Yeah, it did not disappoint.
Nice. Yeah. I still got to see the first one, so I better see that one before I see the second one.
Yeah, definitely watch the first one before you see the second one.
Yeah, because oddly enough, I think that's been some of the negativity of the second one is the whole supernatural element. But like you said, it's not a huge stretch per se.
It's not a huge stretch. I think if I was to say anything negative about that aspect of it, is that it does kind of lean a little heavy into Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger
I've heard that.
territory.
Yeah.
If I was to give it one, if I was to knock it for anything, it would be that.
Sure.
It's not the most original.
Right.
In terms of, I like the idea of trying to make the grabber, who also needs a better name in my opinion.
Yeah.
But try to make the grabber, a Freddy or a Jason level.
Sure.
Kind of like the Blumhouse version of those characters.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the design of him. The name is better, and like I said, it does lean a little bit heavy into Nightmare on Elm Street territory in terms of the dream.
Sure.
The dream aspect.
Now, does it kind of set up a third one?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so it could just stay put.
You could stop it here. Yeah.
You always have to have a trilogy.
Which it might be better. I think it might be better if you did. Yeah. Honestly.
Right. Like, could you even imagine where it could go? Is it?
Oh yeah, there's always There's always ways to take it as the kids get older.
Final. Yeah. Oh yeah.
As the kids get older, who's to say that
Sure.
There's not another. Yeah. Quest for revenge or something along those lines.
Of course.
Yeah, you never know.
Gotcha. Well, obviously Halloween's upon us, and this is our Halloween episode. I think we could just close it up by discussing our top 5 favorite Halloween films, and recommend you guys check them out if you haven't already. There's tons of content out there anyway, but I don't know, whoever wants to go, it doesn't have to be ranked or whatever. Just it was hard for me because I'm sure I missed one or two, but
it's hard for me to pare it down into a top 5. Bill, go ahead.
Top 10.
And that's fine too.
What's your top 10?
So, in no particular order, the first Hellraiser, Barbarian, Friday the 13th Part 3, because that's where Jason gets his iconic mask.
Hell yeah.
Stuck with him for the rest of the character's run. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, still the best of the series, I think.
Yeah.
The first Terrifier movie. 2017 It, the Stand miniseries.
Okay, yeah.
fuck out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead, the original.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Not the remake with Tony Todd.
Correct. Although I do love Tony Todd.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
And that's not a bad movie. It's like a straight shot for shot remake.
Right.
It's not terrible.
It is. House of a Thousand Corpses and the first Alien movie.
All right.
Ooh, good. Very good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Some of mine, in no particular order. I can tell you that number one for sure, and that is Trick or Treat.
Oh, that's
has long
good.
been my number one.
That almost made my list.
That'd be on my 10. Probably.
I've got.
Damn it.
I've got Beetlejuice.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
I lumped them together, but Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, I kind of put those in as one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan of Oculus, and I also cheated here a little bit, and I lumped them all together. But the Scream franchise.
Oh sure.
Because if you're gonna, I mean, really number one, but I enjoy all of them. Some are guiltier pleasures than others.
Good. I think they really and maybe that was the goal of it, but I think it really reinvigorated the slasher fringe, or the slasher trope kind of.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. Now the It's you're talking about, are you talking about the new It's or the original Tim Curry? Okay.
Yeah, no, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Gotcha.
The recent ones.
I was on the fence about that, but because of course the miniseries came out right before The Stand did.
Yeah.
For a year or something like that before that.
Yep.
I like the Bill Skarsgård version.
Yeah.
Better because it's closer to the book.
Yeah.
Now, if you made a true adaptation of the book, I don't think you'd ever find a distributor for it. And if you did,
I've heard some pretty bad scenes. Yeah.
Now, have you seen the first episode of Welcome to Derry?
I have not yet.
Okay.
Have you?
I watched it last night.
Yes.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, did not see that coming.
So this is 20 years before
the It takes place in the early 60s, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure,
Which service is this on?
HBO.
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Okay.
Yep, I definitely recommend it. If you,
You got weapons and all kinds of, I need to check that out. It looks great. That's for sure. But, mine are, I kind of thought, I just was trying to think of the ones that scared me the most. Maybe not some as much, but this is just top 5. And obviously you guys mentioned ones that I was like, duh. Halloween. Mm-hmm. I have that one. Just classic. And there's no blood and really guts in it much, right? The second one definitely was full, I think Carpenter was drunk when he wrote that one. But the first one's just classic, and the whole story behind the making of it is very fascinating. Getting the William Shatner mask and roughing it up and changing it up, and it just became iconic immediately. The theme, can't beat that. Simple plot, really captures the fall essence, with the leaves. And I think this is true. I've heard it anyway, but Robert Englund, I guess, had a job on that set. They had they were trying to make fall happen, and so they had a bag of leaves and they had to keep dumping them on the ground and picking them back up. And that was I guess one of his jobs.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I love that film. It's such a classic. Nightmare on Elm Street, to have that too. The Conjuring, that really scared me when I saw it for the first time. I haven't actually seen any other Conjuring films, but that first one
The second one is as scary as the first.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The third one's an easy skip, and I haven't seen the fourth one yet.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I definitely love that first one. Very, very classic. Up there, on the top, top 5 in this case. Friday the 13th. I wanted to go with when Jason actually, comes through and stuff, but that first one was so creepy. I just felt like it really captured the atmosphere, at night, and it just scared the shit out of me because they were in these cabins at night by themselves, and you didn't know what was going to happen, and
Pamela's such a unhinged.
Yeah, and you don't see it coming because I was like, Jason's the killer, and then she shows up, and you're calm. You're like, oh, it's all good now. It's all.
I think too when we saw that when we were kids, when you're a kid, you're just old lady equals grandma.
Yeah.
Or, something like that.
Right.
So.
it's just like the camp counselor coming up to, well, we know in hindsight it was her, but he was like the shining light in the woods.
What are you doing out here?
Yeah. The lady, the girl getting picked up by the hitchhiker, and like it just.
I do think that works really well in the first one. Doing it from the killer's perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. You
probably couldn't have done that with the subsequent ones because everyone's going to know, big deformed looking dude with maggots crawling out of his face.
Right.
And have a conversation with him.
Right. Yeah. Well, and especially the ending. That's something too. Is like she's in the boat and then rah, and you're like, oh my god. But that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, and that was like, that was one of the. I think I saw that one last compared to the other Jasons, as out of order.
Trying to think what the first, because I didn't watch them in order either.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon was in it.
The first one came out like before I was born.
1980, I think it was, or something like that. Yeah, it actually puts the year on it in the film. It says Friday the 13th, and I think it was like 1980, and I want to revisit that one, but that's as much as I wanted to go towards like in the easy, like Jason with the hockey mask, like totally love that, but this one just had a different tone. I don't know, it was just trying to be more serious, and I get the path they took, and I've seen the documentary. It's like 10 hours long. It covers all the Jason films. It's very entertaining, like just how they changed each movie and what the hell they were going to do and all that. But definitely a good one. Scream, the whole franchise, but Scream, that first one, that really reinvented a lot of things, and got a whole other new genre, new take on things. It was finally like a movie that was self-aware. Maybe there was one before that, but that definitely was the popular one. It put it on the map. Like everyone knew the rules, or someone knew the rules of scary movies, and the killer was a scary movie fan, and so it was very creative, and but that was my top 5. There's I've got more, but
it's easy to go on and on.
It is.
You ask if we were to do the same list next week, I might have a different top 5.
Yeah, of course.
Other than Trick or Treat's always my number 1.
Trick or Treat's great. That thing got shelved for like 2 years, and then it finally got released, and it's one of those rarities that usually when a movie's shelved that long, it's not good, but it's such a classic. And I know they're talking about a sequel. I don't know. Do you want a sequel? Or?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you? Yeah. It'd be really interesting to see where they go, but
because it'd be like it'd be new stories,
Yeah, true. Yeah, I would love to own that one. I need to buy that. I don't even know if it's on any streaming right now. I should know, but
I'm not sure I own it. So,
but go out to Prime. I know you can see a bunch of classic Universal monster films there.
I do. I tell you what, AMC Plus has got the best.
Oh, I bet.
Selection of horror movies.
I bet. Yeah.
I've watched everyone I've watched because I've watched them for the last 2-3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And they've all been on AMC Plus for the most part.
Wow. Nice. That's awesome. Well, that's pretty much all I have. Everyone out there, have a great Halloween. Eat up some candy if you can. Watch the diabetes, of course. But we will be back. Looking a lot more attractive, I assure you.
Are you going to put on another mask?
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm going to grow a beard and a comb over. But anyway, with that said, I'm Josh.
I'm Jonah.
I'm Bill.
Take care.